week into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line. Now on first down. And his first look is incomplete. Kevin Johnson, former first-round pick there defensively.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a throw here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
And the Washington first down.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved in a combined 33 yards.
First down, Washington.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Paul Richardson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Ryan Kerrigan in on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
from the 40 now on second down. Mayfield. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And that'll bring up second down.
Grant Delpit on the coverage.
Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there. First down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
Kaepernick now on first down. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. The Trump, look at the big man rumble. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown, Browns. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the pick 6, and then decent field position and throwing that pick 6, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. He's going to launch this thing, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington.
Kaepernick's pass.
Paul Richardson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And Washington has taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's got this down to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody come. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From the 30 on second down, Mayfield. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 19. 12 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Browns 14, Washington 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Gain of 26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The rookie CeeDee Lamb, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
First down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Kaepernick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Complete to
Tyler Eifert there to make the grab. And Washington has retaken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. 2nd and 16. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Terry McLaurin.
Big yardage that time for Washington. 52 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They turn to Love on the handoff. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Bryce Love. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
Good.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are back within a score. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Six DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down. The first thrown out for the backup, Keenum. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted by Washington.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down. Got his man. It's Eifert. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. So Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
10-yard line.
Four yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Check 50, check 50.
Kaepernick to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Bryce Love, as the first half is winding down. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And he puts it through.
Makes this Washington 34. Browns.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing it.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Troy Apke. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By Washington. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
Washington.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 27-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
King. 58, boys, 58.
Mayfield to throw it. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 42. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Washington. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right. Open man right side. It's Lamb. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
On 1st down, here's Love. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Dancing to his left. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Now Kaepernick being chased out left. Now touchdown Washington. But once you get down deep in the red zone, Colin Kaepernick, you know that he is a threat to call his own number, and he did so there for the touchdown run.
And partner, that's what makes defending him so difficult, because defensively, you got so many things you've got to be concerned about. Here, he decides that keeping it is the best option. He's able to stick it in the end zone.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the 24, Mayfield, and finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Complete to Austin Hooper.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And 2.
Mayfield looks to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Love. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Greedy Williams on
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
They still can't get it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Chubb with a 1st down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 39, Mayfield, and he's got the hook up to Landry.
Pass complete to Jarvis Landry. No gain on the play.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. On third down, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Down at the 37.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. The Browns on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield.
Big stop, let's go.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. He'll fight, and that's caught inside the 35. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
Andrewson
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll hand it off. It's Love. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Ball carrier.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. Now he's flushed out left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Tyler Eifert.